The problem is they don't have the speed to keep up with TCU. TCU is going to go, and I quote from Coach Campbell, full tilt, offensively and defensively. Here's an incredible addition, number 4, Donovan Hunter, the sophomore out of Oregon State. She had an incredible Pac-12 freshman season, is a demon on defense. You can see she almost picks off the pass.
She's going to get in your face.
Here is Erin McGuire, the redshirt sophomore from Belfast, Ireland. Already a turnover, and then TCU gives it back. Getting back on defense. Erin McGuire, her sister, Enya, played with them last year, but Enya has since transferred. Had a chance to see her a couple of games last year. She can shoot the basketball. From the outside, the 3 won't go down for Hannah Fields, the sophomore out of Norman, Oklahoma. 16 starts last season for Fields. Inside to Prince. That is almost an impossible cover for Joe Ollie at 6 foot.
You know, you had 2 people touch it. Dono's the third one, wide open shot where she's a capable shooter.
McGuire on the drive, and she is going to be fouled on the play by Hunter. You know, this is just the perfect place for her to play. She said she's glad to be here.
And that's a lot of these transfer stories that, you know, Coach Campbell's, he's an elite recruiter, and so they have ties with him back from high school and when he was playing at Oregon, being able to build that relationship over time and truly wanting the best for them.
Ball tipped around, goes into the hands of Kiera Prim. Prim, the transfer from Central Arkansas, where she played a couple of years. Prim, they like what she is bringing to this team. The southpaw shot won't go down. Prince pulls it away from everybody for her second rebound. The 3.
They're going to hit one of these. They're getting wide open shots there in transition. You know, this is a 3-point shooting team, and that's something that they really do focus on. One of them's going to fall.
Well, so far they're 0 for 4. Last year they averaged almost 26 threes. They made almost 11 threes a ball game. Set a school record for most three-pointers made. The floater, no. Van Lith comes down with it, and they want to push it. Watch Sedona Prince running the floor. You got to reward her, and they did. Inside, barrels in. McGuire had no shot at that. TCU only 2 of 10 shooting so far in this ballgame to start things out. McGuire looks, launches, buries the 3. Well, like we were talking about during the break, TCU has gotten the shots they want. They're just not making them.
And you see right there just a turnaround jumper for Sedona. That's a shot that she normally takes and makes.
Sedona Prince, of course, last season averaged almost 20 points a game and 9.7 rebounds a game. Jovanovic is checked into the lineup for TCU, and Houston Christian gets their first lead of the ball game.
It's a really good finish over the 6-7 post. You got to get crafty when you've got that type of length in the paint.
And you can't shy away from TCU. I mean, you know, you can't be that intimidated as Sedona Prince is going to be fouled. She'll go to the free throw line.
So you've got to use your advantages where you can.
Amy Cotton, an undersized post, but she plays very aggressive defense for Houston Christian. And here is Sedona, 72% from the stripe last season. Carnett Word losing to Texas Tech last night in what I would describe not a pretty basketball game. A lot of turnovers and fouls.
And I think, you know, getting into those real games and not just practice where your coaches are the referees, you know, you help clean some of that up.
Corner shot was wide open. Ollie's not able to hit it. Only hit 2 threes all of last season. TCU, 1 of their last 10. They haven't hit a field goal in 2.5 minutes. Madison Connor, nice dish inside Sedona Prince.
When you go downhill like Madison just did, you have to make the defense make a decision to either commit to you or you're going to drop off.
Madison averaged almost 3 assists a ball game last season. Overlooked at that. Everybody talks about her three-point shooting. She was an outstanding driver and assist.
And when I talked to her, you know, at the beginning of the season, she said, you know, she's a lot more confident coming off of the pick and roll this year.
Hailey Van Lith, aren't you glad the rim is round? Here's McGuire, looks up, shot clock reads 8. The hesitation, has to give it up. Ollie for 3, back of the iron, no. And that's the way the first quarter is going to come to an end. So TCU ends the first quarter on a 6-0 run. Hailey with 11 on the shot clock. Nice spin move. The southpaw off the glass. No. Hailey, of course, bronze medal in the Paris Olympic Games in 3x3. And the foul will be committed.
Transfer over here to TCU to where she's getting back to being that true shooting guard. That really did help her. And, who doesn't want to go to the Olympics?
Oh, yeah.
And earn a medal. She was a leading scorer on her team, the only college basketball player to be there. So really good job there by Hailey Van Lith. You see the offensive rebound there, tip by Sedona to give them another possession.
And Lith bangs on the inside, draws contact in the foul, and she'll go to the line.
And one on the sideline.
Yeah, I know a little bit. I was kidding Tove last year in Lubbock when I introduced myself. I said, unless my dad was yelling at me and used words that I'm not supposed to use in Swedish, but I don't use those anymore. Now TCU again up by 4. Pressure put on. That's going to be another 5-second call.
You see the evolution of it. Forcing turnovers, 5 seconds called. I think he's happy about that.
Fifth meeting with Houston Christian. The average margin of victory in the previous 4 wins over Houston Christian, 45.8. Head Coach Fitty's going to call a timeout as the lead balloons to a half a dozen.
That he looked for in the transfers that he brought to the team. And that's some of the things that he wanted to improve with the players that he already had, the 6 returners. And so it's going to be a really, cool thing to see that all kind of unfold.
Hailey Van Lith makes it a 6-0 run for TCU and ups their lead to 8. Shot clock at 7. Here's Dixon. Getting in trouble. Nice defense again by Donovan Hunter. TCU trying to extend their win streak over teams that score less than 50 to 41. 40 straight wins when an opponent fails to crack 50. Van Lith saw what the defense was giving her and took it. She saw Yasmin Butler backed off and made her pay.
And the Huskies are really just hustling, especially on the offensive boards.
Quick pull-up jumper. That'll be nothing but air. She tells me this year she understands it even more, and it helps the fact they have a player like Hailey Van Lith on there that also can play pick and roll.
And again, her confidence coming off that pick and roll from the studies and having 1 year under her belt to do that is really, you can see that.
Now Sedona Prince, she's got 9 and 5 already in the ball game. The lead is a dozen. Pressure put on. Butler's got to come way out and get it into the hands of Dixon. Dixon spent 1 year at Tyler Junior College. Nice defense by Van Lith. Just kind of explodes on that screen. Prim with 7 to shoot. Butler. 4 to shoot. 2 to shoot, 1 to shoot, and again Donovan Hunter comes up with it. Got Prince on the left side of the hole, got it.
It's a beautiful pass. Put it exactly where she needed it and up high so that she didn't have to put the ball on the floor and gather herself there on that transition.
Well, they've held Houston Christian to 2 points in the quarter. Van Lith, and she is going to be fouled on the play by Prim. How active is Donovan Hunter? Last year, 83% from the free throw line. Started her career at Louisville. How about that? 22 points between Sedona and Hailey. 22. Not bad.
Not bad at all. When I looked earlier, and Madison Connor hasn't scored this game, which is really unusual. But with the transfers, not everything has to be on her back this season.
And again, last year they averaged 17.9. TCU, they forced opponents last season to just about 14 turnovers. Una Jovanovic.
Beautiful pull-up jumper right there, just reading the defense and taking what they give her, forcing a turnover.
Robertson on the steal and the layup. And a timeout's going to be called by Houston Christian. A 17-0 run. Presence in that paint. Merrill does at 6-1. And the drought is finally broken. Scoring drought of over 5 minutes for Houston Christian. Connor, the senior out of Chandler, Arizona. Obviously spent the beginning of her career at Arizona last year.
Madison is an elite player, and she showed that all year long. I'm really excited to see, the growth from last year to this year, being more comfortable, having more confidence in her game for sure.
She was telling me before the game that having all these extra players is going to make it easier on her. She doesn't have to carry the scoring load. But you look at the numbers right now, she's only taken one shot. Van Lith the rebound. Nice job Merrill running the floor. She posts on the left block. Pull up jumper. Una again. So many players are not willing to make that effort. She was. Another block for TCU. That's their fourth block of the ball game already. Beautiful pass inside. Nice layup. Robertson with a layup. So it's a 22-2 run over the last 6:13. Here's Amy Cotton.
Yeah, the Huskies have got to find some offense right now.
Amy Cotton, second year starting. Only played 12 games last season. Had to miss the final 17 after being injured. And Houston Christian gets a much-needed basket by Dixon. Van Lith waiting for the pick to be set by Merrill. No basket, whistling.
Just being able to play those angles and draw contact is what she's really good at, and getting herself to the free throw line.
Coming into this season. That's pretty impressive. Dixon getting a lot of playing time. Inside, just muscling up and in is Amy Cotton.
Really good job right there by Cotton to just, finish through contact. She had DeAsia Merrill right there, as well as Robertson.
Cotton had her best year last year before getting injured, and again it is Aaliyah Robertson. Robertson already in the ball game, having an outstanding game, has not missed a shot. She's got 6 points tonight from the outside. Buried the three by Caesar out of Sweden.
And that's what Caesar does. She comes in and knocks down the three.
72% of her shots last year were from beyond the arc. TCU tries to answer. No. Nice rebound. Merrill taken away from Van Lith. Inside. Can't get it. Cotton tips it. Ends up into the hands of Dixon. Final 8 seconds here in the half. TCU's largest lead has been 22. Houston led by 2. And Dixon ends it at the buzzer. So Dixon comes up with 4 points, but for TCU and head coach Mark Campbell, they have a good lead. They hit 9 of their last. By the way, to our left, her right. How about that? Miles Sherman, former TCU grad assistant. Also worked with the Dallas Wings this last season, now on the staff of Houston Christian.
Houston coming out right there with a good block there by Ollie.
McGuire off balance shot. Nice job. Tullis trying to keep it alive and does. Leans in, got it over Connor.
Tullis just put her head down and was going to draw that contact to finish it. Really good job there, trying to get her team some points on the board.
Well, Tullis, when she was at Blinn Junior College, she set a single-season rebound mark with 441. But Sedona Prince, on the other hand, she's got 13 in the ballgame. Here's that press. That's going to be another 5-second call. Outstanding job defensively.
For sure, and that's something that Coach Mark Campbell said. He has about 8 starters, and 10 people rotation there because the depth that he was able to create in the transfer portal.
And they did just that. 15 points for Sedona Prince in the ballgame. Also has 6 rebounds to go along with her 4 blocks. Complete game for Sedona Prince. McGuire. Oh, nice pass inside. Slipping inside the defense is Joe Ollie.
Really good dish and finish there by Houston Christian. Just caught Hailey Van Lith sleeping there on that backside.
Madison Connor weaves in traffic. No rebound taken away. Hannah Fields. Hannah Fields coached by one of the greats in Oklahoma men's basketball history, Al Beal at Norman North High School. Here is Erin McGuire. Went to high school in Princeton, New Jersey. You know, you look at this Houston Christian program and the McGuire sisters, not the singing group. There had been at least one McGuire on the roster ever since 2019.
And that's really cool, you know, to be able to have a family trust your program so much and trust, you know, Coach Finney, that you send multiple of your children to learn and grow from her. You know, that's really saying a lot.
Well, Sedona, she's got 17 in the ball game. 6 coming here in the third.
And that hustle there by KG.
Both teams have scored 6 points.
And I talked to Sedona before the game. This is year 7 for her. And so, you know, she's trying to make this the best one. You see right there coming out of the timeout, 0.8 here, and the only person to score in the third quarter for TCU. And so she's really trying to impose her will this season because it is going to be her last.
First TCU player last season to lead the Big 12 in points per game at 19.7. The steal. Robertson lost it. You had pretty good eyes.
You know, she has 2 sisters who play D1 or third one right now. They're at Duke. And so just coming out to support her for her first game.
That is a 3. That is only the second three-pointer made by the TCU Hornets here at TCU. And then she comes up with a steal. KG on the right. KG takes it hard to the hole, and she is going to be fouled. She wanted that first basket this year. 4.6 a ball game. It's the number 8 point guard coming out of high school. Great credentials. And I know her mom and dad are watching. Knowing them, though, they're probably here.
Yeah, they come and support her a lot. They do.
Out front, McGuire. Closing in on 3 minutes to play here in the third. Davis is checked into the lineup from the outside, and the bank is open for Amy Cotton. But the lead is still 20 as TCU has hit their last 4 shots in a row, and it goes to 22.
And again, that fast pace that TCU's wanting to play, even though Cotton hit that 3.
No place to go. Stepped on the line. Turnover. Responded by getting back down there quickly and forcing the turnover.
Exactly.
That's going to be a handsy foul on Victoria Dixon.
International flair that the Houston Christian Huskies have. You know, their head coach being the first D1 international coach.
Funny, last year when I was talking to her, she says, you know what's weird about our team is when we do our stretching exercises and we have to count, you hear 4 or 5 different languages or accents. Final 14 seconds. Lead is 26. Matches the biggest lead of the ball game for the Horned Frogs. Outside, and the 3 goes down. 4th of the ball game from beyond the arc for Houston Christian. Texas Tech, that'll be on Thursday. Then they've got to play Houston. First 3 games against the Big 12. Shot clock at 1. And again, Prince got a piece of it. That'll be another shot clock violation.
The paint there and still being able to impact that shot.
Remember, she had 10 blocks versus Abilene Christian last season. On the drive, Hailey Van Lith with the right hand. She's got 19 in the ball game.
Really good debut for her. Did they call it foul?
Our broadcast position is right behind where Mark Campbell stands. So sometimes we can't see. There's Hailey again.
That little right hand layup.
Now that was another turnover, by the way, by Houston Christian. Here's Madison. Those two have a great connection inside. How about Madison Connor with her 5th assist of the ball game? Again, they force Houston Christian to go deep into the shot clock. Whistle and a foul, and count the basket. It'll be an and one.
She said that McCullough has really gotten to where they thought she would get to. She's this is her sophomore year, and so just the growth that she's had from last year to this year is really inspiring.
Sedona Prince on the outside, no. Rebound pulled away by Lyric Barr. Donovan Hunter will check back into the lineup. TCU again forcing things. Prince lost it. Van Lith comes up with it. They didn't stop play. Sedona slow to get up. Whistle and a foul. So Hailey Van Lith on the line. What a debut for her tonight. 21 points, 4 rebounds, 6 assists. You like the fact that your backcourt has 11 assists and only 2 turnovers.
And when I talked to Madison Connor in the offseason, she was saying that's something that she really likes because they're going to have to pick and choose, who they're going to guard.
Here is Hunter. Boy, Sedona, she owns that block, turns, fires away, got it. 25 in a ball game for Prince. Nice defense, Van Lith. No, rebound pulled away. Madison Connor leads the break. I love the way she took control of that. Inside, Hunter got it.
Realized that she was a little deep in the paint.
Rebound pulled away by Barr. Barr's one of those players that Coach Finney is high on. And another 10-second call.
And I think it's just the speed that they're getting into their sets on the offensive end as well as taking the ball out. They've got to get it in quicker because the time is ticking.
Prince out front, launches from 18, got it. Prince with 27 in the ball game.
And she's a capable shooter, from that three-point line as well as that 15, 18-foot. And so I like how she looked to see what other options she had before taking it.
And she did kind of survey things. Still good defense. Shot clock inside of 7. From the outside, the little one-handed shot by Gallego.
And we're going to go by first name, McCullough.
Yeah, exactly. Sedona's career high, by the way, is 33. That was against Army in November of 2023. Her TCU high is 26. So she's already shattered that. 4 points away from her career high. And Bigby will come back into the lineup. Again, go down low, nothing they can do.
Hey, and she posted the first time, got the ball, passed it back out, and then reposted to get a little bit of deeper.
Hailey can't get it. Rebound taken away by Tullis. Lith with the steal. Pull up baseline, tough shot, doesn't get the roll. Offensive rebound, put back by Hunter.
Finding opportunities off of those turnovers.
Houston Christian, 7 turnovers the last 3:44. By the way, that's only Hunter's 4th point of the ball game.
Even with the lead at this point, TCU still has starters in because they're still trying to build chemistry and work on their set.
There's what we want to see. Madison Connor with her first 3-pointer of the ball game. She hit 100 threes last year. The running right-hander and the floater goes down for Kendall Beck. The freshman out of San Antonio, Texas, actually was homeschooled.
You don't see a lot of that these days, homeschooled and now on a D1 program. But, really good job there by Beck and earning her spot here on the team.
She actually won a national title as a junior playing for the San Marcos Panthers. It's a team made up of homeschooled individuals. Donovan Hunter comes out. Madison Connor comes out. Hailey Van Lith comes out. And Sedona Prince She will sit down with 29 points in the ball game.
A really good, again, first or last debut game for her here at TCU, the 7th year, again, making her impact known.
And here's Victoria Dixon. She's done her part today, 4 points. Una Jovanovic now will run the show out front. The senior out of Santa Clara, California.
And she ended the year, running the show when TCU had a lot of adversity last year, and so she had to take over that point guard spot after Jaden Owens went down, and she did an outstanding job.
And Bigby finally gets the shot to go down. Inside of a minute. Looking to push it. Here comes Bigby. Una, quick move, right side, couple dribbles, pulls it up. Oh, that's a sweet move. Beautiful dish inside, whistle and a foul. Nice job by Taylor getting it inside of Roberson.
Just being able to attack that closeout and finding her teammate Deja there, getting herself to the free throw line.
Redshirt junior out of Fayetteville, North Carolina, only played 18 games last year because of injury. About a 9-second difference shot of the game clock. Caesar from outside, no. Beck, nice job battling for the board, can't come up with it. KG does.
And just working on execution. You see Coach Mark Campbell calling out a play.
And the reason everybody is cheering loudly, that is one of the players who last year came out for the tryout and made the team. Didn't play a whole lot, but she was able to make the squad.
Ella Hamlin getting that last shot for TCU to secure the win, 78-41. You see right there, it's a little two-step there.